Salah or Sadio Mane?
Sadio Mane.
Sadio Mane or Yaya Toure?
Sadio Mane.
Sadio Mane or Asamoah Gyan?
Asamoah Gyan.
Asamoah Gyan or JJ Okocha?
Asamoah Gyan.
Asamoah Gyan or Simon Adingra?
Asamoah Gyan.
Asamoah Gyan or Emmanuel Adebayor?
Asamoah Gyan.
Asamoah Gyan or Didier Drogba?
Good one. Asamoah Gyan.
Asamoah Gyan or Michael Essien?
Michael Essien.
Michael Essien or Samuel Eto'o?
Michael Essien.
Michael Essien or Riyad Mahrez?
Michael Essien.
Big up to everyone, lovely family, lovely friends out there, wherever you're watching Awini Unity Platform from. Thank you so much for always staying here with us at Awini Unity Platform. The video that you guys watched, that was Ibrahim Usman. Okay, we'll come back into that video. We'll come back to that video. We have a lot to give you right here at the Awini Unity Platform. We're going to be driving your attention to the Olympic Games that are ongoing. The women's side, 2 countries that are representing Africa. Yesterday, it didn't go according to plan as Africans, how we wanted. I'm going to be sharing you much more details about that. Nigeria was in action yesterday, Zambia as well. And also Ghanaian players abroad. Last night, a lot of Ghanaian players was in action in the Europa League qualifiers and also UEFA Europa Conference League qualifiers as well. A lot of Ghanaian players. Lori Satiziki was in action last night as well. Eric Akansa as well, and Mike Bedu, a lot of them was in action last night. We're going to be giving you all the details you need to know right here at Awini Unity Platform. But please, let me take your time a little bit. Whatever you are watching Awini Unity Platform, I will always advise you that no matter what, you have a job that pay you well, you still need side income. Because in this modern world economics now, if you want to rely on your monthly salary, you will notice that the moment you get your salary and you try to solve 1 or 2 problems, you're going to be thinking that, well, next month you don't have any problem again. And before you know, your next month problem will be more than this month. Why? Because you are only focusing on getting 1 month salary. So if you want online business, you can pick the information, particularly if you are here in Europe, any part of the world, particularly here in Europe or America or Canada, UK, Spain, Germany, France, Holland. Pick the number and get much more information. Also, the end of this video, if you are interested about the business, watch this video till the end. I will give you much more details about the business and also give you a little bit advice as a businessman myself. If you are going to start a business, some things that you need to expect before starting a business. So I don't want to take football fans' time. So watch this video to the end. I will share much more details to you right there. So very quick, this video we're driving your attention to the Olympic Games that are ongoing. Yesterday, Nigeria women played with Brazil, but it didn't go how we all want as Africans. Nigeria lost 1-0 against Brazil, but Nigeria actually performed very well. To be honest, I feel like they wasn't taking their chances. Playing against team like Brazil, the little chance that you have to bury that chance. But if you do not do so, Brazil, they're going to punish you, and that is what exactly happened. So all of us was wanted Nigeria to win to make the whole Africa proud, but like I said, it didn't go according to the plan, and we are hoping that Nigeria next game they were able to do something and make all of Africa proud. Also, the second game yesterday as well, Zambia against United States. We all know when it comes to women football, US, they are always on top. So we knew that it's not going to be easy for Zambia playing against such a team like a United States. Zambia couldn't able to hold them, and the US beat Zambia women's team by 3-0. Like I said, we are all hoping that Zambia and Nigeria will pick up their next game to make all of us proud in the Olympic Games. And some of the men's side, the under-23 men's side, going to be playing tomorrow. We'll monitor that game and we'll give you all the details you need to know as particular as African concern. So we'll give you all the details tomorrow games. Okay, so that is what you need to know as the Olympic Games that are ongoing. Now let's drive our attention to UEFA Europa League, no, UEFA Conference League. Okay, there's a lot of players play yesterday in the Conference League. Eric play almost, I don't know, Eric actually came second half, 80th minute play for his team, FC Astana. They went away, they got a goal, but that didn't really go well. They end up equalizing that and they play 1-1 yesterday. And Eric actually put a very good performance yesterday, doing very, very well. Yeah. So the same Conference League, Afriyebanye Zurich, Team Zurich. Afriyebanye did not get a chance to play yesterday. He was in the bench, but his Team Zurich, they won 3-0, and that is a good one for them. It's looking good for them. They play home yesterday, and they return match next week, and probably I do believe that they're going to qualify and play the Conference League proper. The Conference League yesterday, Loris Atizigi played full 90 minutes in as a goalkeeper for his team FC Sangale. They performed very well yesterday. Loris Atizigi team won by 4-1. Very good for them. Also, Joron Opoku as well, the Ghanaian defender, top defender right there, also play for his team. Olifers have played 46 minutes, but his team won by 6-1. But yes, 6-1 right there, and he put a very good performance. He had a little bit knock, that is why he was substituted, but it's fine. It wasn't a serious injury. Okay, so that is a very good one right there. And also Eric Okansa also came on 68 minutes for his team. He scored 2 goals. He performed very, very well yesterday. Coming out second half, scoring 2 goals. It is not easy. Helping his team winning by 3-0. They actually play away, and Eric Okansa is doing very well. But the reason why I normally don't talk about him, despite that he's performing very, very well, the reason why I do not really like, or maybe I normally don't talk about his performance right here, or talking about Otuado have to call him, is for some time ago, he came on a TV interview. He was asked the players that he really admire when they come to, maybe as a young footballer growing up, what player he was looking up to, and he said Cristiano Ronaldo was his player that he was looking up to in the same up to now. And they asked him about the club that he's really support, and he said he support Manchester United. Why? Because Cristiano Ronaldo was there and also did very well. In there, they asked him, if you have to choose Manchester United playing Champions League, or you would choose to play Ghana, which one will you choose? Will you choose to play for Manchester United in the Champions League, or you would choose Ghana Black Stars? And he said no, he would rather choose Manchester United in the Champions League than to play for Ghana. And according to him, every football player dream is to play for Champions League. This is what he said.
Welcome to Golden Tax. I am Eric Okanse. I'm 26. I'm a player of Lise Ronaldo because I am a fan of Manchester United. When he was playing Manchester United, he was the best. So he inspired me a lot. Choose between playing for Manchester United in the Champions League or playing for my country, Ghana. I will play for Manchester United Champions League because it's a very important championship. It inspired a lot of our football players, and it's every footballer's dream to play.
Yeah, that is you can hear that from him. He said he would choose Manchester United whether to play for Ghana Black Stars. Well, everybody have their own opinion, and you cannot stop people their opinion. Like I always say, for me being here, I do have my opinion when it comes to things. But I don't think that this young man know what he's talking about, to my personal opinion. Every player dream is to play World Cup or to win a World Cup. World Cup is the most trophy that every player in the planet want to win. That is why a lot of players, when they come to Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, a lot of people are teasing Cristiano Ronaldo. Why? Because he never win the World Cup. Messi win everything. When Messi didn't win the World Cup, a lot of people were saying that Maradona is the best. Why? Because he won World Cup. Messi never win World Cup. And when Messi won the World Cup, that is where a lot of people are talking about. So, this young man do not know something. Back of the days, if you are a player and you never play international, let's say your country national team, you are not allowed to play the English Premier League. For some years ago, ask a lot of players that maybe back of maybe from 2000, the 90s coming from even 2000. Before English club will sign a player, you have to play for your national team. That is where you are qualified to play for English Premier League. It is now that football become business and they are not really focusing on those stuff. So if they are still focusing on those stuff, how can you even get a chance to play for Manchester United when you never play for your national team? How can you get a chance to play Manchester United when you don't play for your national team? And I told him, see where he's playing. If like he was having a chance to even play for Black Stars, but now a lot of big clubs would have invited you, or a lot of big clubs will sign you. Kevin Prince Boateng become Kevin Prince Boateng, getting AC Milan based on the play with Ghana in the World Cup. And every country, every club respect player that always get a national team call up. Antoine Semenyo get a good contract in FC Bournemouth because he joined Ghana Black Stars. This player that playing for West Bromwich Albion now, what is his name? Thomas Asante. As he got Ghana call up now, let us play for 2-3 matches. He start game for Ghana 2-3 matches. You will see he will move from the championship to English Premier League, mark it somewhere. Because every club value player that have a national team on your CV. Then you are sitting down there saying that you will choose Manchester United over Ghana. By the way, all the best and good luck with your Manchester United. So we continue. Now we are moving to the Europa League. That's what I was talking about. UEFA Europa Conference League. Now we are moving very quick to Europa League qualifiers yesterday. Europa League qualifiers. Erzburg, that is where player that I've been talking about this platform for over some time now. Mark Bedu play 77 minutes for his team. Okay, Erzburg, and they actually beat FC Serif. Do you remember Serif that they play Champions League? They came here in Spain, beating Real Madrid in the Champions League. I knew that some of football fans, you remember that game exactly. So Makebedu team, they went away winning that game by 1-0. And it's not only him, there were 3 players and you can see them here. Tereyebwe, or how his name, I don't know why the parent always choose some kind of difficult name for their children and we find difficult to pronounce right here. Okay, by the way, we move. So yeah, these 3 Ghanaian players, they performed very, very well yesterday, helping their team winning 1-0 away. And I'm hoping that the next game they're going to play home in Sweden. And our prayers is Makebedu with his team to qualify for the Europa League proper. So a lot of people will see how Makebedu is going to perform in the Europa League. So the same Europa League, we are moving to Francis Abu. That is our last story of the day. Francis Abu as well play for his club. Yesterday they went to Scotland for the qualifiers as well. They play 1-1 and Francis Abu play full 90 minutes, performed very, very well, and it is a very good result. They actually scored first goal and the Scottish club came on to equalize and they play 1-1. So now Francis Abu with his team is going back to Belgium. They're going to be playing that next week and we are wishing them all the best for for them to qualify for the Europa League proper as well. So yeah, now let's talk about Ibrahim Usman video. He said he chose Asamoah over Drogba, Jeje Okocha, and you hear that about yourself. And when a lot of people was commenting that no, this thing, we do not think that it is serious, because how can you choose Asamoah more than Drogba, more than Jeje Okocha, and so on and so on. In the comment, a lot of people were saying that no, you are saying this simply because you are Ghanaian. Because when you read to Marquesian side, according to him, Asamoah is better than Adebayo, Drogba. But when I get to Marquesian, he said Marquesian is better than Asamoah, according to him. So if you base that Marquesian is better than Asamoah, how can Asamoah is better than Drogba when Drogba played the same team with Marquesian? And even when you talk about performance, Drogba, the Champions League, I do not think that the Champions League Chelsea won the first time. Marquesian did not play that game. Drogba performed that game or the Champions League, scoring the goal, winning the penalty. So how can you say you choose Marquesian more than Asamoah, but Asamoah is better than Drogba? But you know, all these players are great players. To my personal opinion, when it comes to club side, I feel like Drogba is much more successful in the club side. But when it comes to the country national team, Asamoah is successful. Why? Because if I get it right, apart from Reggio Emilia, I think Asamoah even have more goals more than any player in terms of work as World Cup concerned. Maybe I could be wrong. If I wrong, someone is to correct me on the comment box. So when it comes to the national team side, Asamoah performed very well, more than Drogba to my personal opinion. But club side, yes, Drogba will always be legend to my personal opinion. What do you think? So yeah, like I was saying, this one is about the business. Like I was saying earlier on, as a businessman myself, I will advise you, I always want to make sure that I'm not going to put something here that is scam. I'm not going to put something here just to paint it for you to put something in your mind. But I will give you a very good advice going into this business or any business you want to do. To my personal opinion, being in business for some while now, the reason why a lot of people fail in business, do not go there and just expecting that today you want to make it in life. When you pick the number, you're going to get much more information. I'll please tell you, take time, get to know much more the business, learn much more about the business, and find a way to invest and make money. Do not just want to start business and think that, the way Awini Unity Platform is talking, I'm just going to make it today. You're not going to make it today. I have to tell you the truth. The truth is, have patience, get to know much about the business, and go for process to process. And I tell you that if you do so, you will come back here and thank Awini Unity Platform. Because personally, if you are living here in Europe, okay, if you are living here in Europe, one thing everybody will agree with me living here in Europe is, if you are working and you are relying on only your monthly salary, you can't do anything. You cannot do anything. And it is something that is going on for a lot of people, not just about anybody that live in Europe know what I'm talking about. The moment you get the salary and you do not have any businesses coming, you do not have any side income, the moment you get the money on this month, even you are living Ghana or Nigeria, whatever the part of the world, the moment you get the money, you will see that problem begin coming. Then you solve all the problem this month, and you're going to say to yourself that, well, next month, now I'm free. Next month, I'm going to do, I'm going to use this money, do this and do that. Before next month, you will notice that the problem you're going to have is going to be much more than the problem you have this month. Why? Because you are relying on only one side income. So I will advise you as a young man, young lady, only one income will not help you, to my personal opinion. So I will advise you to go and study this business much more. Take your time. Do not be rushing that you just want to do it overnight. Anybody that tell you that there is a business in this world you can just make it overnight, the person is lying to you. Anything that you will do it and make genuine money, you need time and patience to able to make it. So that is the advice I will give you when you want to start this business, to my personal opinion. So thank you so much for always staying here with us. We do really appreciate you once again right here at Awini Unity Platform. One love.